Throwing flashbang.
What do, gamers, and welcome back to the Incognito Tab podcast, the only podcast where you can admit to all of your sins. Go ahead, put them in the comments. I won't stop you. My name is Irrelevant because today we're focusing on how to attack Coastline, the best map in the entirety of Rainbow Six Siege. Coastline is one of the most attacker-sided maps out there in the map pool right now, but with the way you can attack it, there's a lot of different rooms you can apply pressure from. Therefore, all you're going to need to do is just win your gunfights, and with who we're bringing for these strategies, that really won't be an issue. As for bans, we can ban Thatcher on attack and either Legion or Smoke on defense. If they ban Thatcher, we can always ban Monty because we won't really need him for our pushes, and on defense, he's kind of hard to go against, so might as well just get him out of the picture. And Legion and Smoke are incredibly difficult to go against when you're trying to get that bomb down, which is what we're going to be focusing on for the majority of our strategies. Typically, a defender's site rotation is going to look something a little bit like this. You're probably going to go Hookah Games first, Penthouse Theater second, and then Kitchen Reception third. If they don't go that site you're hoping for, though, it's all about adapting and going around and being flexible to make those attacks actually work in the end. Defenders always have a set plan. They always know what they're going to do. However, on attack, it's a lot more fluid. You need a good in-game leader to say who goes where, what to push, how to open things up, when to execute, all of that good stuff. And so if you have a good AGL, these attack strats really should be falling in place. What I'll be doing for each operator is kind of giving them a checklist. Because we can't exactly anticipate what the defenders are going to be doing, I can give them a vague guideline of what they need to open, where they need to push, what drone, all that kind of stuff. With that in mind though, it's pretty set that they'll go Hookah first. So, without further ado, let's go see how we're going to attack this objective. Ace will bring breaches, pre-place his drone on this bookshelf in Penthouse for later, and go up to the roof first thing. Once he's up there, immediately go over and breach open the hatch. The reason we are going to break open that hatch now instead of later is to mitigate any sound cues that defenders might have later in the round to pinpoint your location during the execute. Ace open right here on the main wall to expose rotates. You'll watch around here as well as luggage for about 15, maybe 30 seconds depending on how fast everyone else moves and where you're needed. Eventually, you'll run yourself through Theater and VIP and get ready for the execute from VIP, still watching those rotates. Next up, IQ or Zofia, you're going to bring a Claymore, pre-place your drone and luggage to watch your flanks, and just hold the aqua door with your AGOG. If there's someone holding that aqua bar, you have no reason to peek it. Even if the execute's going down on the other side of the site, eventually they'll just have to rotate, and that's the time when you're going to take them down. Be that presence in aqua, that entire round clearing utility and watching crosses onto the rotate. If you have a second, you can also put your Claymore off onto the luggage flank. Gridlock will bring smokes and essentially be our cover for the planter. Once you pre-place your drone in 90, rappel onto the hookah window and don't get picked. I repeat, don't get picked from the hookah bar. Once you're ready for the execute, gridlock off rotates, smoke out, and get ready to take over the plant just in case the lion dies. Speaking of lion, he'll bring flashes to burn ADSs. He'll bring diffuser and pre-place his drone in sunrise. Since he's one of the lesser essential operators, you can drone Finka in, which I'll get to in a bit, and pinch any downstairs players like Pulse, which may disrupt the plant. Once you're ready for it, there should be nobody downstairs, Cool Vibe should be distracted by Finka, and the rotate player on bar should also be distracted or uncomfortable from Ace, IQ, or Gridlock. Once these are all in place, you can pop your scan, go for the plant behind the hookah default, and from the post plant, you can just watch those runouts. Finally, Finka will push all the way down from kitchen into Cool Vibes. You bring frag grenades to destroy those shields, and have Lion drone for you. Just get those kills and dislodge anybody who could deny the plant with your sausage. Use your boosts generously and play the post plant from those stairs. This push is all about coordination with abilities and crossfires. As soon as Lion pops that scan, Finka can nade onto the Cool Vibes. As the plant is going down, IQ and Ace should both be in position to deny rotates, so nobody can deny that defuse. It's all about the IGL and making decisions on when to execute. If there's nobody there, now's your time. Also, with all of the flank drones that we set up, retakes should be nearly impossible. As for attacking Penthouse, our main goal for this site is going to be rushing those theater walls, opening up the main VIP walls, and watching crossfires onto the planter. This strat will mostly be built off of fast control and crossfires, so we can get that plant down while the enemies are caught off guard, and so we can get an easy round. Ace will bring some smokes and pre-place his drone here, watching Cool Vibes and the hallway. We'll do a simple job droning out 90, VIP, and Guitar Hall. Once Callie does her thing, we'll get the wall open and hold it until the execute, when he'll just smoke it out and watch fires. Callie will bring a Claymore and pre-place a drone watching C4s coming from kitchen. Break open the bathroom hatch early on, then help Ace with the wall. If you can, claymore off guitar, then rotate back around the main window to help with the plant. If Gridlock dies, you're going to be the one taking over the plant immediately. Gridlock takes the fuser and will hop on that main rappel, but you won't peek, okay? The only places someone might be is either behind the head, which they're going to get flushed out from Ace opening up the walls, between sights, which Hibana's going to open up, forcing that to be not a position anyone can play in. You just don't peek anything, you don't need to. So when the time is right, you're going to rush right in, plant, and you basically just win the round. Our last two are going to be Hibana and Blitz. The strike team will drone out Aqua, base check through luggage, and embarrass anybody playing in main stairs or 90. As for Blitz, hide your drone in main lobby for the flank and bring smokes. Just clear everything out, and during the execute, you're going to be pretty much a designated flank watch for Hibana. You should have the easiest job, especially because there's quite literally nothing scarier than seeing a Blitz full sprint at you at 50 miles an hour. People will move out of the way for you. I promise you. Hibana is going to hide her drone in Aqua and bring flashes. Follow Blitz through luggage and open up those theater walls. These will be purely for crossfires during the execute, but not to walk through. Play the post plant here, and the defenders will have nowhere to hide. This strategy is supposed to be fast and decisive in flushing those defenders out of those power positions. Just get that plant down maybe before maybe the 1 minute mark, I don't know, as fast as you can, and then just be careful on those flank watches. Finally, on the kitchen reception, perhaps the most difficult site to take control of. Our main goal of this attack is going to be trying to take control of Sunrise as well as the entire upstairs. First, we'll play an Ash. As Buck and IQ drone her in, she'll be entry frag and be the first to establish upstairs control. Her drone will be pre-placed in blue bar, and her breaches can open up vital holes over bathroom. Once you have upstairs control, hold the cool vibes flank. During the execute, hold through Ace's holes into sight and play from blue bar. IQ will drone both Ash and Buck through VIP, penthouse, and theater. Hide your drone VIP and bring breaches just in case Buck or Ash dies on the entry. Once you're in, use your cassette threat from above to get rid of any main wall anti-breach. After this, you should hold above for the rest of the round, watching through Buck's holes. Buck hides his drone in penthouse and brings flashes to potentially burn ADSs or roll my discs. Drone Ash through with IQ before entering, work through 90 and establish complete control above the site. After your holes are opened, hold above until Ace is ready to use his gadget. During and after the execute, fill in whoever dies and be flexible. Ace is going to put his drone in office and he's going to bring some smokes. He takes the diffuser and will drone through games in Aqua at the start of the round. After Sunrise and vertical pressure is established, drone yourself through office and blue bar for the execute. Open the walls, smoke out, and plant here just left of the door. Like Buck, just play anywhere you can after the plant goes down. Capital will pre-place his drone in Sunrise, bring flashes, and push downstairs in order to establish control of Sunrise until Ace is ready to execute. Until then you can drone, watch angles, and just pretty much sit on your hands. When the execute goes down, you're going to smoke, firebolt, and take over the plant just in case Ace dies.
Oh, where did I go? I waffled that.
There's really no need to delay time for the strat. We have plenty of bodies, and as long as you're handling those trades right, we should be able to get the plant down no problem. So that's going to do it for this map. As many people know, it's a frag heavy map, so as long as you win your gunfights, you should be okay. Thank you all very, very much for watching. You can always check out some of my other maps exposed guides, but until next time, stay fresh, cheesebags.